So you're a tough guy, like you're really rough guy, just can't get enough guy.
For the record, that's Bad Guy, the hit song released earlier this year by Billie Eilish. Still in her teens, she's been an aspiring singer-songwriter from a very early age, as Gayle King of CBS This Morning shows us.
Hi, my name is Billie, and I'm going to play a song that I made up with this guitar.
10 years ago, Billie Eilish was a little girl singing in her bedroom.
The creatures in the deep blue sea.
Today, at the ripe old age of 17, she's still performing the songs she made up. But now her fans know them so well, she hardly has to sing anymore.
So you're...
This year, Billie Eilish released her first album, making one of the biggest debuts in music history. Her #1 song, Bad Guy,
I'm the bad guy. Duh!
has been streamed more than 3 billion times. That's billion with a B. She's the youngest artist ever nominated for all 4 major Grammy Awards. When you were growing up, did you dream of being at the Grammys or singing at the Grammys? Did you have those kind of dreams?
Never in a million years would have thought I would be anywhere near where I am now at all.
But it's not a one-woman show. The guy playing guitar is her older brother, Finneas O'Connell.
This is my bedroom.
Finneas's bedroom.
And the music all comes out of this small bedroom in the house where Billie and Finneas grew up in Los Angeles.
That's a little 13 me. 13-year-old.
That's you at 13.
13-year-old Billie. Like, if you play the actual verse, my voice sounds so baby.
It's where they recorded their first hit, Ocean Eyes, written by Finneas 4 years ago.
That's very grown up.
My growth since this is like, oh my God, I sound like a little baby.
That song was streamed 1 billion times.
15 flares inside those oceans.
So when did you realize that they had something special when it came to music?
Well, yeah. I mean, Finneas became obsessed with music.
Their parents, Maggie Baird and Patrick O'Connell, homeschooled them, encouraging their creativity. Billie's full name, by the way, is Billie Eilish Pirate Baird O'Connell.
Billie never, ever stopped singing. I mean, it was insane.
From the start.
She sang practically before she talked. She sang everything, everywhere she went, to the point where you'd have to be like, you can't sing here, you know?
When did you think, God, my sister's really good?
Well, she was always better than me, and that was frustrating.
Growing up, I actually thought I was a terrible songwriter just because he was so good that I was like, oh, I must be terrible if he's that good. Like, I must be. And he would literally tell me that I was so good at singing that he thought that he was bad at singing. So we both had these, like, opposite strengths, we felt like.
All the good girls go to hell.
For all her new fame and fortune, Billie still lives in the house she grew up in. Finneas moved out recently. Their parents sleep right there in the living room. That way, Billie has a bedroom, and the Finneas bedroom/studio
These are all the songs I know.
is always available.
This was a track list that you literally put on the wall.
Writing the song list on a dry erase board, they wrote and recorded her #1 album last year, right here in this bedroom.
There's no soundproofing, nothing.
Some critics have found her music, as the New York Times put it, sullen, depressive, death-haunted, among other adjectives.
I remember at the beginning, there was all these labels and radio people that wouldn't play me because I was too sad and no one was gonna relate to it. That was just funny to me because I was like, everybody has felt sad in their life. And it's, of course, really important to promote happiness and loving yourself and stuff, but a lot of people don't love themselves.
You don't see yourself as a dark person, do you?
No.
No, at all.
Not at all. Nobody that knows me thinks I'm a dark person. My God.
At all.
I'm like always laughing at everything.
What do you want from me?
But fame has brought darkness into Billie's life. She's been very open about her struggles with anxiety and depression. Becoming an instant worldwide celebrity didn't help.
Honestly, I thought that I would be dead by now.
I was so unhappy last year, and even the beginning of this year, I was so unhappy, and I was so, like, joyless.
Why? Why were you unhappy?
I don't know. I think there were so many reasons. It all was because I was actually clinically depressed. That was the beginning of it. But then on top of it was this fame that I didn't want at the time. It was this inability to go out places, and it was so torturous was because all I wanted to do was go hang out with my friends.
The depression was the hardest part of all this. And we checked in with her all the time. Do you still want to do this? Do you want to do this? She loved doing the shows. That's what kept her going.
I've been kind of coming out of it for the last like 6 months actually, which feels like that to me. But it's like the most freeing feeling to be able to come out of that shell.
She says she got through it with therapy, family support, and patience. And she threw herself back into her music. Billie and Finneas showed us the birth of a song.
Like, you just make up nothing. I literally said, my shoes are off, my hair comes down.
Is that what you said? My shoes are off?
You just kind of say...
But it sounded so pretty.
Like, you just kind of say...
I like what you said, I'm in my brother's room.
Yeah.
Next month, brother and sister are going to the Grammys. Billie has 6 nominations, and Finneas has 5. As any teenager might say, whatever.
Do you feel pressure that you have to top what you've already done or maintain what you've already done?
Definitely, I feel that. But it's not like it's, like, bumming me out. It's not, like, making me super stressed and, like, worried.
You look super stressed and worried laying
know,
there.
right?
Laying there, Ms. Eilish, you look
I do,
super
right?
stressed and super worried. Yeah.
At the age of 17, going on 18, Billie Eilish has come a long way without ever really leaving home.
Thank you, everybody. Woo!